like Enigma in the game that morphs
or Atos.
Maybe Atos because they're lacking a little bit disable.
Orchid. I don't know.
But then Gleipnir feels.
He's just starting to play on no one's hill as much as possible.
Oh, Fly already taken out though. 9 class gets the first blood. And just soft reset, no one. Gonna find a Viper here. DM with the burrow to follow. That's a lot of damage. But Jibbe, Black Hole available onto 2 heroes. Is this enough damage? Absolutely. DM though, getting saved by the Depth Shroud. Gonna stay alive a little bit longer, but still dies nonetheless. Toss back, not gonna be there. 9 class, dead. 3 in the blink of an eye as Ducalis looks to potentially be next. And all it cost them was Mobe. 4 for 1. Right? Yeah, potentially.
I think 30 seconds on 4 heroes. You've got meta. You don't have, say, Global Silence or Golem. I believe both heroes were in the pool when Zibbe picked his Enigma, but they went for the Jakiro.
Yeah.
And if this does go the distance, that can get very interesting. Satanic trying to stop them. He has Satanic himself.
Oh, the burrow strike onto 3 heroes. Boat is coming. Jibbe has used his pipe. Obviously, the black hole is down, and he gets melted. 9 class in the cover of the Shadow Dance. Finding the distance here. Desire with kind of an odd avalanche. It's going to put him in a precarious spot. Gets the toss back, though, into the Orchid, but there's a Depth Shroud protecting all of Paravision as Satanic and company are cleaning up. 3 for 1. How much can Smiling Knight and Mobe get out of this? It looks like nothing.
All right, Roche was a mistake. They couldn't do it in time with a little Ducalis assistance.
Yeah, they're going to scout it.
10 seconds Black Hole.
This is a slow Roche, so they have the time. Fly's going to frontline as the Tinker. Zip from no one onto the Tiny, but he gets hexed. He gets saved, though, from the Depth Shroud yet again. Macropyre onto several heroes. DM of the BKB, they're focusing on Fly. He is so tanky as Roche is taken. Satanic was focusing on that for the time being. Gets the Aegis. 9 class already with a Shadow Dance. Another Orchid onto the Storm Spirit. He's in a lot of trouble. The Black Hole comes out just on 1, but it's Satanic. He has 2 lives to work with. Smiling Knight repositioning. Burrow Strike onto 2. DM gets tossed back into the fray. Torrent only hitting 1 as Satanic wants to continue to fight. Still can burn that Aegis, and he will. Buyback came out from the Storm, already back in the fight. No one. Can they kill this Tinker? Fly is so annoying to deal with. Toss back from Desire again. Another Orchid onto the Storm Spirit. Satanic.
That's huge.
Super low. The Storm Spirit's ticking out to the Orchid. Will pop big time up in the Hizzy Cinder, and a Satanic super low for the time being as well. Trying to go to the north. He gets shadowed by 9 class. Yules. That's really though. Does he have the Thunder available? Indeed he does. Mobe taking a lot of damage, but now the focus onto Satanic. They get their kill. Avulus coming out on top of that fight despite not having the Aegis on their side. Yep, there you go. That's a good meme.
From a design standpoint, I'm actually kind of happy that some of this, every hero can do everything. Things scales down.
They want to pick out Fly, but he's okay. DM actually is the one in trouble. Depth Shroud saving him. The epicenter's coming, but the Black Hole onto 3 heroes. That's 2 dead right away. And now the focus on Satanic, who's trying to run away. I don't think he's going to find his way back to his base, though. The Avalanche holds him in place. That's life number 1. No one getting extremely low with the BKB. Has to zip to safety. And now the toss back onto Ducalis. Fly somehow staying alive. Ducalis will eventually get taken out along with the Kunkka. A huge fight for Avulus. This is taking a lot longer to kill the double-headed dragon than I thought, but they'll get it regardless. And now the tier 2 tower.
A good Black Hole from Zibbe there. Perfect. Keep in mind, this is without BKB. He just found the exact heroes he needed to at the exact point.
Something out DM on the outskirts. You can see the TP from 9 class as well. Ducalis can try to delay. 1 tier 4 tower down. There's the epicenter from DM onto 2. The Force have to keep the Smiling Knight alive. He has the BKB though, and the Sunder doesn't have a target. We'll have to use it on Desire instead. And now he's on the run. They've used the buyback onto the Kunkka. They still don't have to storm for another 30 seconds though. X into the boat coming for Smiling Knight. Do they have the damage? Eventually they get him. And now Avulus licking their wounds, trying to run away. Desire will be taken out next as the leash on top of Mobe. Looks to be next on the list potentially, but able to blink out. Jibbe with the TP is fine as well. So they force a buyback. They get the tower.
And they will get Fly too. This is a dieback on the Tinker. Yeah. No way to play yourself out of the situation.
Warp Flare will delay it, but nonetheless. All right then.
The Satanic buyback is really big.
This is possible. Satanic with the X. Kills off the Eidolons. Oh, they're going to pop the BKBs. His Desire was the one forcing all of this out. This could be really good for Avulus. Desire with the defense matrix. DM with the Epicenter's only onto one, though, and he has the buyback. Now they have the Hex onto the Storm Spear. He's in a lot of trouble, but the Aegis is available to be taken.
Hello?
Roche is there. Hello? DM finally grabs it as the Macro Pyre comes into play as well. Desire with another beautiful toss back. This time to Ducalis. This will be a dieback for him. He was warp flared. He is dead. The Storm fell as well. Here's Jibbe taking the brunt of the damage right now. The TP's coming in, Smiling Knight at half HP, looking for a target for the Sunder. Will try to walk through the Macro Pyre. He's dead, though. That's life number 1. Now the buyback comes out from the tiny BKB's pop galore from Mo. This damage from the Macro Pyre is owning. 2 more dead for Avulus. Smiling Knight in such a horrific spot. Jibbe with the black hole is just on the one. The throne in a lot of trouble. Half HP. Okay. That's why you gotta stay home if you're satanic.
They glyphed it. Oh,
no one.
Tinker.
Finds Tinker. Tinker, Stinker, E-Blades himself. Electric Vortex. No one's just trying to force some things out. He's gonna get Hexed, though. Epicenter's coming. Jibbe with the black hole onto 2. The Epicenter effectively wasted. They get the one they were looking for. Jibbe's dead, though. He has the buyback and the refresher shard still. Buyback down on the Storm. He's gonna TP on top of 9 class. Focus right now onto Mobe. He's gonna die as well. Has the buyback still intact. Now Avulus trying to run away. Smiling Knight in a lot of trouble. Looking for the Sunder. At half HP right now. Fly not able to save him too much. He's dead. And now Fly trying to run away. Pops the BKB. Blocked by his own creeps. Blink away to safety, but they have the Nullifier. They have everything. Another Macro Pyre comes out. 3 buybacks make it 4 for Avulus. Another DM ult coming in. Slark taking a lot of damage. DM trying to focus on it. That's a dead. Oh, he dies again. That's a triple dieback effectively. But the black hole is a little bit too late. The game is just over. How? How? Paravision wins. Somehow. What the hell was this?
Insane cleave in that last fight, I think. That was... Hang on.
Classic old school counter to Terrorblade. I think that should still work now with the Aghanims, a laser, right?
Bull here. Already forced out, going back to jungle.
Desire getting forced out. Might take a tumble here. Pops the Fairy Fire, and Ducalis with the first blood in the game as the old Warlocks.
Zibbe, he wants to fight for this. Ducalis can't get 6 with the book. He can get 5.
Gonna have to give it up potentially. Nope. Fly's coming in as well. The whip, but nope.
Oh,
Ducalis ends up stealing the shrine. Will cost them a couple lives, but that is...
How did they get the shrine in that mess? That's crazy. Difficult. It's not online with their heroes yet. They will concede an Aegis. Who will get it? Looks like Terrorblade is in position to pick it up.
Yep, looks to be the case.
They can't catch.
The triangle being spotted now by the illusions. They're going to try to invade their own triangle. Desire, a big avalanche toss onto PA. Looking for the Viper Strike, but not in range. Satanic is super low. The black hole now onto 2. Well, mainly onto the PA is the important one. Gets the kill. I believe that Facet actually came into play for the Tinker as DM. Trying to run away, but 3 dead already for Paravision. And this is looking... Well, Whip is going to cancel the TP, so the eventual kill will come. It's a lot of goo.
No one only lived because of Translocator.
Viper Strike on him is going to force out the BKB. And the Translocator comes into effect. It continue to come into effect, but they still have the blinks to get on top of him. Another laser, he's going to drop. Let's have the buyback. And they do have Chaotic Offering, of course, which at this point, it does feel like he's just waiting for Black Hole. It's kind of what you have to do.
I feel like 2/3 of 9 classes gameplay that I've been seeing is just either invis or skewering away. Yeah, there is one though.
Yeah, Desire with the toss back, and the Wheel of Wonder is there as well. 9 class dead. Tinker buys back into the game. Satanic. Dealt with here. They're going to buy back fully onto everybody. Laser, there's the Chaotic Offering. Ogre Steel Totem to save his Jibbe. The Black Hole not doing anything. And now the E-Blade into the Sunder. Smiling Knight still with half HP. Going to take a crit. Going to take another one potentially. And the laser is going to finish things off. So big kill for Paravision. They need to get more out of this, though. Looks like they'll only get the 1. We see a valuable here to kill, but that required some clip. Knife pulse placed. Range racks instantly deleted. As Satanic trying to heal up a bit more. We'll take a Viper strike. They want to try to burn his first life without expending too much. Oh, the RP on the 3!
Oh,
and the laser to follow. Holy crap, Cinderin.
They didn't even execute that correctly. Satanic blinked in as 9 class secured them out.
And Mobe trying to fight his way out of this, but this is a disaster.
Oh my.
And the Viper strike applied again to Satanic. Smiling Knight into the base he goes, has to sunder a teammate just to survive, and there's the black hole onto 3, but where is the follow-up?
2 seconds, 1.
It's very close. He's gonna get the Yules off, healing up as a result, and now he's full HP. Into the fountain he goes, but 9 class going fishing with the skewer. Smiling Knight forced to try to fight his way out of this, but the chaotic offering is there to finish the job as GG's come out.
Damn.
Both these games were really entertaining. I'm a little sad Avulus didn't get the split.
Yeah.
Because they